Hello everybody, this is Hybrid, and today I'll be reviewing Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Episode 2. Now I know this review is about a day or so late, sorry about that, I just got really busy. But yeah, so it's called the 084084, however you want to say it. Basically, that is a designated code name for objects of unknown origin. So they said in this episode that the last time they had something called for that, it was Thor's hammer that fell in New Mexico. So it's nice how they kind of do that nod to the Thor film. A lot of people have complained that they nod too much. I personally haven't minded yet. Like, let's say once we get like 3 to 5 episodes in, if they're name dropping as much as they have been, I could see getting sick of it and that being a negative more than a positive. But at this moment, I don't think it's really a positive because as far as I'm concerned, the first 2 episodes could be treated equally as a first episode because a lot of people miss the premiere episode and then they catch the second episode because they see great reviews of the first episode. So in a way, to me, it makes sense. But anyways, the main plot of it, to summarize it very briefly, the S.H.I.E.L.D. task force, they don't have like a team name yet, but I just call them the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They get sent to Peru to look up this 084, which turns out to be an old Nazi weapon that is powered by the Tesseract energy. So it's nice how they have that kind of continuity there with it. They didn't forget about it because it doesn't make sense that all of the Tesseract equipment that the Red Skull used and the Hydra used, it doesn't make sense that all that would disappear. So I'm happy that's still kind of lingering around. And if you actually know history, X-Men First Class kind of touched upon it. A lot of people in Germany with the not associated with the Nazis went to countries like in South America, places like that, predominantly after World War II to escape basically getting caught. So I like how if you do know anything about history, you can kind of get why, of all places, it'd be like Peru, some place in South America like that. So the characters we have are Phil Coulson, Grant Ward, Linda May, Skye, Fitz, Simmons, and we get a new character called Camilla Reyes, who seems to have a old kind of like she's like a love interest for Agent Coulson. I guess they had a thing in the past, which is kind of cool to see more backstory on Agent Coulson. He yet again references Tahiti as a magical place. A lot of people are thinking that he might be like a life model decoy, which the Marvel Universe uses a lot, which is totally possible. Like, I don't understand why a life model decoy would be impossible, but Thor is possible, Hulk's possible. Like, and for all I know, everything is possible in this universe. So we also get an awesome cameo. Spoiler alert. So, quick pause here. So, spoiler alert, Nick Fury cameos at the end. Kind of funny how they wait until the end. It's nice they were able to do this. Samuel Jackson said he'd like to appear on this show. So it's a great testimony that the actors really do enjoy their roles. Because, sorry if you hear my dog barking, because usually when an actor in like a film, they just do the role. They don't actually love the role enough to, take time out of their day. Because obviously, it wasn't planned from the get-go for him to appear. That's why it's in the end of the episode. But I thought it was really nice how Samuel Jackson didn't mind coming down. So hopefully between him and Colby Smulders, especially for Samuel Jackson, that speaks more volumes than Colby Smulders since she's more predominantly a TV actress anyways. But I hope that, reflects onto the other actors. Maybe they'll appear. Like, I don't want people like Thor to appear really because, he should be doing stuff in Asgard unless, Avengers 2 and Thor Dark World stuff goes on. But, characters like maybe like Chris Evans, because I know Chris Evans is a big fan of independent films and like the smaller things, not such big, mega Hollywood stuff. So hopefully he can appear in an episode, even if it's brief. Same thing for Mark Ruffalo. Characters like that seem to have really enjoyed their roles. I don't know, but for all intents and purposes, this episode is pretty good. It wasn't as good as the pilot episode, in my opinion. If I were to grade it, I'd give it like an 8. And the reason why is because it's still a very good episode. We got a lot of character development. And by character development, I don't mean like a character, went full turn from like static to dynamic. I mean, we got more backstory on the character. The characters developed more personality-wise. As in, Agent Ward, for example. We learned a lot about his type of attitude, his type of outlook on things. He was trained to be a one-man army, so he views everything as if he could do the whole problem by himself. Then we have Agent May, who, as far as I'm concerned, she's in the same class as characters like Black Widow, because her codename, I guess, was Calvary. So we have her, who is kind of like their Black Widow, basically. She's like the ultimate Swiss Army knife. She can fight, she can pilot, she basically knows everything regarding the mission, which is pretty cool. That could really be a really easy ticket, because as they haven't really gone into it too much to a degree, but they've gone enough into it where they could just add more stuff later on. Now we also have Sky, who is going to be getting a double agent kind of story arc coming up. I hope. Like, honestly, it doesn't make sense that Shield wouldn't catch on to that. And I found that funny. Nick Fury even said, she is like a threat. Like, I don't think he said literally threat, but he warned Agent Coulson about her. So maybe there's more to her that Shield knows than the leading on at the time. And there's Fitz and Simmons. A lot of people in other reviews I've seen or read have really criticized the fact that they act like the same character, but they're practically written like that. They're written to have that, dual dynamic. So that works with the character, in my opinion, because I'm actually watching them as they're written to be. In Joss Whedon's interviews, when he gets questions about these characters, he doesn't talk about them separately. He talks about them together. That's why they were introduced. They were introduced together as Fitz and Simmons. So yeah, there's that. I liked how characters got them confused because they are together so much, and they're not related. A lot of people think they're brother and sister, but they're not. Also, we have Reyes. I'm not going to talk about her because I don't think she's going to appear anytime soon again. And then we have Nick Fury. I don't expect him to appear anytime soon. Maybe Samuel Jackson will do like a voice lending role, like talking over the phone. That'd be cool. But I don't expect him to appear too much on the show because that would really take away from the show's purpose, which is to kind of get away from all that big flashy stuff and really go to the behind the scenes stuff. So all in all, like I said before, 8 out of 10. I'm looking forward to more development with the characters, especially Coulson, because even though we have a lot of exposure to Coulson, we don't know a lot about him. So I'm hoping to learn more about him in the episodes to come. I'm looking forward to learning more about the team, as it develops. And I'm at least going to give this show 5 episodes before I officially judge if I'm going to finish watching it or if I'm going to stop. So I wish the best of luck, obviously, especially for a show like this, doing the first of its kind, really branching off the film universe. And this is Hybrid. Please subscribe, comment, and like, and see you guys later.